This video was brought to you by a better planner, Kempower, Markus Bil, Stormberg and Bilkomponenter. Oh shit! What the heck happened there? I had 4% and then suddenly it says 0%. What the? Okay, I'm about to finish this test, but it's going into some weird crawl. We have 10 kilowatt of power supposedly. I have to get over to Ionity now before the car shuts down. Shit, man! This is scary. Come on! Oh man, we are going up the hill now. 8 kilowatt. Yeah, we're pulling 8 kilowatt. Come on, don't die on me. What the heck happened there? Holy shit, man, come on. Okay, at least we get in the crawl. I don't want to die right before the Ionity charger. Man, note to self, with Chinese cars, never go deep. Just pull out when you have 5% left, 10% left. Man, that was not good, going from 4% to 0% in just a second. Come on. We're cruising at 48 kilometers per hour now. Shit. Yo, what's up? Behind me here you see the BYD Atto 3. I tested it in Thailand a while ago. Now we're going to test it in Norway. I want to see, is it really as efficient as I was getting it in Thailand? Because there's a slight difference here. Now we have slightly wider tires. The one in Thailand, they were 215, with this is 235. And we have Continental, not the Batman tires. So I charged the car to 100%. And yeah, every time I see this, I was like, what? Isn't this the ID3 look? And also, if we look in the front here, we have the blue tint here. Wait, isn't that BMW look? Okay, but let me show you inside. Here you can see the outside at least. It looks just like the one we tested in Thailand, just a different color. So see, I haven't fired up the car yet, but this time we have car scanner working. So at least we see some variables here. State of charge, we have voltage. You see there's no current, nothing running yet. Cell voltage, OBD voltage. And then battery is hovering at 21 to 23 degrees Celsius. It was higher earlier today. So yeah, and then we have some discharge and regen or charging power. So okay, so the trick now is that we will just start driving. I'll show you soon to the starting point, but we'll try to measure the battery capacity, but also the consumption. All right, off we go, and I'll show you that if you charge the car to 100%, it will always show 420. So this is not GOM based, it's a flat rate based, probably based on VLTP. But in Thailand, the car has the same battery, but it will show 480 kilometers. I think the 480 is based on NEDC or the Chinese NEDC, whatever. But in Europe, they use VLTP. Okay, so yeah, it shows you some cool stuff here, like kilowatt number. I reset some trip meter, we reset some stuff over here. So it's semi-tricky to measure these Chinese cars because they don't have a typical trip meter that you have in most Western cars. So yeah, let's get on the highway now. We are now at Gardermoen, and the car feels a little bit noisy. I don't know what you guys think. Okay, we have rough Norwegian asphalt, but still, okay. So yeah, the tricky part with this car is that I have to look at, once we stop the car, we will see how many kilowatt hour used on that drive. But then I just found out that we have this discharge, cumulative discharge and charging numbers I can use from the following test. Hopefully we can trust these numbers. They might not always be 100% correct, but we'll cross-check whatever we see there versus what the car displays at least. So yeah, we just have to drive now up until a north point. Yeah, what is this, Baustelle? Okay, let's check the weight. Front axle, 1000. Zoop, oops. Oh shit, a bit more. 1860, 1880. All right, slightly heavier than the Thai version. Right, we're now at Ionity, Sokake Dal, and yeah, I'm going to avoid the north loop today because right here, here and over here. There is some Baustelle tonight. So I will just drive, let me see, I will drive from Dal and then up all the way to Minnesund and then loop around here and then go back via Dal and then go a little bit south here, I'm not sure where, maybe Høyseter, and then back again. So that should be a long enough distance to measure consumption when it comes to 90, 120. But okay, so this is also weird, man. You have to have it on 26 degrees Celsius for it to be okay temperature here. Well, actually, maybe I even want warmer, but let's see here. Wait, where have I seen this before? When you increase the temperature, it goes red. When you decrease temperature, it goes blue. Huh? Okay, but all right, so also when it comes to distance check here, we did the loop now. According to Google, it's supposed to be 112 kilometers. It's 110.6, so I worked out that that's 1% under-reporting distance. And then when it comes to consumption, we just have to look, well, we can count this afterwards. It was too late to check now. But once we stop the car, it will then show me how many kilowatt hour and also the trip again. And then there's some numbers here. This is really weird stuff, man. New energy, you know, is that the lost in translation? Okay, when you go to new energy, you go here to consumption. You see this one. I think it's from, oh shit, man, some stuff is not as bright as other stuff. This one is probably from factory after almost 11,000 kilometers. This is just the driving time, and then we have the consumption graph here, but this is just a rolling average for the past 50 kilometers. So you see, I really have to use all my ninja skills now to figure out the consumption. All right, stop. Wait for it. Oh, 24.9 kilowatt hour. Right, we're on the move. So yes, outside 14 degrees Celsius. Wow, this display seems bright, even though I set it to the lowest intensity. And then this thing happens if you don't hold the steering wheel. It's the most annoying beep ever in any car I've tested. Okay, I have to cruise at 93 kilometers per hour. I haven't figured out how to set, how to increase or decrease by 1 kilometer per hour, but at least if I set it, I just increase my speed and then I lock it, then it locks on 93. So yeah, let me check something here. Does it do that weird annoying pulsation, you know, the Asian style driving? It seems to be more even, well, unlike many Chinese cars, even BYD that I tried in the past. Oh, did they improve this? Another thing I'll show you is here. Look at the headlights. Boom! Freaking awesome headlights, man, in this Chinese car. Well, okay, it's because I have a linear laser LED, yeah, LED bar. That's right. Yeah, okay. All right, now we just drive a loop. We have no wind. Ooh, should be pretty good conditions. Okay, well, it's not that hot outside. 13 degrees over here. It's getting colder, so that's not ideal. Ideally, we want to try maybe 20, 25, but nowadays it's raining a lot, so I picked the day now, or actually the night when it's not raining. Okay, let's test the sound system. I never did that in Thailand. All right, by the way, minus points for this infotainment or the sound player here is that I cannot open the folder. I have to dig into the big list of songs, and it categorizes in songs, favorite artist, album. Yeah, okay, so I at least found some of them and put it in favorite. Let's start with this one. Yeah, most Chinese cars, they don't have good sound system, so I don't have any high expectations here. Oh, it lacks deep bass. Sounds like everything below 100 Hertz is non-existent here. Okay, can I go? Wait, no, that's mute. Okay, can I go next then? Let's try this one then. Can I skip a little bit? Yeah, okay, I can. Okay, good. I mean, it sounds okay. It sounds nice and clear. There's some details, but not that much. But again, lack of bass. I mean, that's, at some extent it is linear in the sense that it's just linear down to around 100 hertz. Okay, well, the next song. Let's listen to some rattling. Now this one, I'll see if I can find some rattling in the doors. You know, this one. Okay, I put some stuff then. I can't play on the guitars anymore. So let me see now. Do we have rattling? Oh, good. No rattling at least. All right. Last one. This one has a deep bass. Whoa. There is nothing here, man. There's no bass. I think there is no subwoofer here. That's why. So you're lacking, lacking a lot of bass. Oh yeah, this song has some nice deep bass, and it sounds like this car can actually reproduce the bass. Oh man. Oh man. This is right down my alley. Chinese car, great sound system. Luxury premium electro auto. Oh. What the heck, man? Okay, if I would rate this sound system, I'm not sure, man. I'll maybe give it a 4. Yeah, I mean, the list sounds okay. It doesn't have any choppiness to it. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to do before I do the final, a new thing I need. I have to check for clipping. So, but first right now I just have to focus on this one. Actually, I think just crank up the music, wait for the song to play a little bit. We're already doing the turnaround now. We're doing lots of tests in one go. I'm gonna try to crank up the volume and listen to what happens now. Okay. It doesn't go louder than this. Okay, at least when you play it at the loudest, it doesn't clip, but depends on what your taste is. Some people maybe want to go loud, but it doesn't play that loud, but it's just, maybe it just limits right before it starts clipping and right before there's too much distortion. So at least I couldn't hear too much distortion or clipping, so that's good. But yeah, I think I will give it only maybe a 4. Maybe I'm being too strict, maybe 4 or 5 or something like that. But it's just average. Maybe we need some upgrade from Bass Brothers in Norway. Yeah, then we are talking. All right, we are done with the test. So corrected, we drove 57.6 kilometers. And then according to this one, we spent 10 kilowatt hour, but this is a little bit inaccurate. But it could seem like we consume around 174 watt hour per kilometer. But I have to check also once we stop the car for more accurate result. $9.8, okay. Interesting. Wait, have I not seen this before? At high speed, well, so-called high speed, well, shit, this is always too bad there. It seems like auto steer is not working past 120 kilometers per hour. Okay. Well. Okay, let's just finish this test. It's getting dark, and then, oh man, I just have to show you. So if I lock the exposure for low beam, I mean regular light, and then boom, just see how overexposed everything looked like. And if I lock exposure for this one, and then I turn off the lights, you see in comparison how dark it is. Of course, the camera is compensating for this now. So yeah, really wonderful, man. This laser LED bar, what is it called? Linear laser, yeah. Oh shit. What the heck happened there? I had 4%, and then suddenly it says 0%. What the? Okay, I'm about to finish this test, but it's going into some weird crawl. We have 10 kilowatt of power, supposedly. I have to get over to Ionity now before the car shuts down. Shit, man. This is scary. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh man, we are going up the hill now. 8 kilowatt. Yeah, we're pulling 8 kilowatt. Come on, don't die on me. What the heck happened there? Holy shit, man, come on. Okay, at least we get in the crawl. I don't want to die right before the Ionity charger. Man, note to self, with Chinese cars, never go deep. Just pull out when you have 5% left, 10% left. Man, that was not good, going from 4% to 0% in just a second. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're cruising at 48 kilometers per hour now. Shit. Shit, the car just died. We're on the ramp going to Ionity. It went on, yeah, it has the hazard lights on. Oh shit. Saved by the bell. Holy macaroni. That was super close. Man, these Chinese cars, never trust them. Oh, let's plug in here. Oh shit. Okay, we just did a 0 mile test. 0 is not even 0. 4%, that's pretty much 0. Man, that was close. 23 kilowatt hour. Interesting. Well, since we already drained the battery to 0, let's test something. If we start again now, will we be able to crawl? Some cars. Oh. Wait a minute. You can crawl. Yeah, okay, so that's a trick. If it stops, you can probably, I don't know how many times you can do this, but you can restart and then crawl a little bit. Yeah, before it stops again, just like an e-tron. But now we have turtle mode. Oh, it's so bright here. Okay, but all right, let's plug in. It's getting late now. All right, let's see now what kind of speed are we getting. 77 kilowatt. Oh yeah. Ionity always deliver the package. Alright, we're back home now, and this time I also include the acceleration noise test in the same video here. But okay, when it comes to consumption here, you see that in Thailand we had near perfect driving condition and also narrower Batman tires, and I don't know how good the rolling resistance is, but they were not that sticky. So yeah, that's probably why the consumption in Thailand was a lot better, plus that maybe it wasn't a strict 90 test like I did in Norway. But then, yeah, also in the Norwegian run now, we had wider tires. But one strange thing is that the number of kilowatt hour got out of this battery this time was lower than in Thailand. This could partly be because I was driving at higher speed, and I could see on car scanner that the temperature went up, which is naturally what happens when you have higher load. But also another reason for this is because in Thailand, I think I drove it down to around 8% or something, 7 or 8%. But then here, I was supposed to drive it around maybe to 2-3%, but then accidentally I went from 4% to 0%. And that means that the calculation or the extrapolation I did in Thailand was incorrect, well, assuming that it would also stop there. But I mean, it's the same car, it comes from the same factory in China, so it should also do the same thing. So actually 59.6 might not be realistic. It might be maybe 58 something kilowatt hour, which is on par with what we had today this time. So and then range wise or consumption wise, compared to, for example, Model Y is more efficient despite having wider tire, but okay, it had slightly warmer weather. But my impression is that this Atto 3, I mean, it's not thirsty. I mean, compared to other cars in similar class, it's okay. But I get the impression maybe the Korean cars are a little bit better, but then I haven't tested Korean cars in 14, did I? I don't remember exactly. I have so many results here. But when it comes to noise, by the way, yeah, the noise level. Okay, first I got the impression that this car was a bit noisy, but the problem here is that I recently tested EQS, and that one is really, really quiet. And then this is problem, you know, if you don't use a measuring tool like I do, you might get the wrong impression when you go from one car to another. But it turns out that it was actually fairly quiet for at least for the price here, right on par with Model Y actually. And then, okay, when it comes to acceleration, so we have right on par with spec, 7.3 seconds. It's not that quick, but it's also not that slow. Well, actually, okay, it is a bit slow. Yeah, I'm used to faster than 6 seconds at least, even better, faster than 5 seconds or so. But I mean, it's still fast. Yeah, 7.3 seconds is still fast. But I got the impression that at least the smoothness of the adaptive cruise control and the auto steer has been improved, because in the past the BYD were not that great. It was doing the Asian style driving. So maybe BYD watches my video and they improved it, or maybe they improved it based on other people's feedback. But okay, so I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.